The address is 1265 Lombardi Avenue. The place is known as Titletown. Welcome inside legendary Lambeau Field in Green Bay, Wisconsin. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Baltimore Ravens and the Green Bay Packers. Thanks for having us in, Mike Tirico, along with Greg Olson. Off we go from Green Bay. And this opening kickoff doesn't reach the landing zone, hitting short of the 20, so that will move the ball out to the 40-yard line. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Play action now. Jackson. Oh, the first play, and he is intercepted. Picked off by Keyshawn Nixon. And the Packers are going to get possession here as they force the opening drive turnover.
I'll tell you what, Mike, if you thought this place was rocking before, after that interception, it just took this atmosphere to a whole nother level. And now let's see if this... Take a deep breath, deal with some of these early emotions, and take advantage and strike for some points.
Ready! Let's go now! 52, Edo blue! Rail, yellow! Hut!
Throwing to begin is Love. Forced out left. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And they're going to be set up right around the 10-yard line. That has played good for 22. First down, Packers.
And if he's late with that throw, Mike, there's a really good chance a defender could have made a play on it. But he does a beautiful job. He puts the ball out in front of his shoulder, leads the receiver, and allows him to get upfield and pick up the first down.
So, not quite 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10. They're pretty close. Now the former Pitt Panther, Israel Abanikanda. And he's into the end zone. What a start. Israel Abanikanda. Touchdown, Packers. That is 16th touchdown of the year.
You just don't see these kind of holes too often at this NFL level, Mike. And you can see once he got the ball, the clear line to the end zone, he doesn't get touched. And an unfortunate defensive breakdown here ends up costing him 6 points.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. This one crushed. It's over the back line of the end zone. Touchback. And the ball's coming out to the 35. Now the first carry for King Henry. And he works past the 40, taken down after a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 2. From the 43, here's 2nd and 2. We'll go again here with Henry. And he's going to pick up the first down across midfield and down at the 49.
So, Mike, you know by now my philosophy on 3rd down. If it was up to me, I don't even want to be in 3rd down. I want to get all of my conversions on 1st and 2nd down and be able to stay in those neutral down situations. So it's exactly what they do here. They lean on the ground game and pick up a fresh set of downs.
A first down throw for Jackson. He's got his tight end, Mark Andrews. And he's going to be out of bounds down inside the 25-yard line. A pickup there of 28 yards.
At the 22-yard line.
This is Henry. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4.
The 17-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6.
Here's a 2nd and 6. From the shotgun, here's Jackson. That's to the end zone, but they cannot connect. It's incomplete. Tim Patrick was the intended target. 3rd down coming up.
Just doesn't seem to me right now that he's seeing the field very well. I mean, that last possession results in the pick. You'd expect him to come back out here and be a little bit more careful with the ball, find easier completions, find the better matchup. And instead, he puts the ball back in harm's way, and he's lucky that wasn't another interception.
On 3rd down, Jackson on the run to the right. He'll try and get there on the ground. And the Ravens are in business. 1st and goal right around the 10-yard line.
You've got to keep all your options on the table on 3rd down, and that's exactly what this quarterback did. He's looking to throw it, nothing there. He pulls it down himself, and he's able to convert for the 1st down.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. Now Jackson, this a designed run. Oh, and he is depleted on that one. Picked up, thrown down behind the line of scrimmage.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Patrick, no space, no separation that time. And it's going to bring it to 3rd and goal.
Return. Middle.
From the gun, Jackson. A throw left side, going to be intercepted. Nice job there. On that return, gives them breathing room up past the 30-yard line.
Ready. Down.
A run here with Abanaconda. He'll take this forward for about a yard at best. Alohi Gilman up to make the tackle.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
A 2nd down throw for Love. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Roquan Smith. And he's going to be looking at a short field for the offense after the INT. Chance to tie the game or even take the lead. Here's the give to Henry running right. Oh, yeah. Oh, what a run. Down inside the 30-yard line. They get 21 on that one. Good for a Raven 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Jackson. Back to the tight end, Charlie Kolar. And he takes it down to the 15-yard line.
It's a gain of 11.
A gain there of 11. 1st down, Baltimore.
1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Now Jackson on the move. He's not going to get too far. Tackled after a gain of just a yard.
A bit of a quick hitter here. And what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Look him up on the 2nd down and 8. To throw is Jackson.
Initially, they do a really nice job taking away his first and second read, but what they fail to do is account for him as a runner. He ends up making something positive out of a play that initially didn't look like it had much of a chance.
Rolling right. That is caught. And they'll stop him just short of the goal line, but they are going to have enough to convert. It's going to be 1st and goal.
He's in a really nice rhythm here on 3rd down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun, and he's able to find his man near the sideline, and he's able to extend this drive.
And he will do it himself. He's in. Lamar Jackson. Touchdown, Baltimore. The dual threat of the quarterback. When you have one that can run, why not use him, especially down here, Greg? And they punch it in for the touchdown.
There's nothing a quarterback loves more, Mike, than down here near the goal line when he can call his own number. And in this case, that's exactly what he does, and he's able to take it in himself.
Tyler Luke now for the extra point. His kick is good, and the Ravens will tie things up at 7-7 here in the opening quarter. So back to level after the touchdown, and time for the kickoff. Anthony Gould now to return. A good return as he takes it across the 30.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
Got it. Set, ready, ready.
Throw to the right flat. It is caught. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
2nd and 7 at the 34-yard line.
Blaster, stay. Hut, hut.
On 2nd down, Love. That's complete to his running back, Israel Abanikanda. And they bring him down there, but it is inside the 10. It is going to be 1st and goal. A big gainer for Green Bay. 59 yards.
What did he tell us during the week, Mike? He says, I want to get more involved in the passing game. And I'll tell you what, I can understand why he feels that way. I mean, to take that intermediate throw and turn it into a big explosive play, they got to continue to get that guy involved.
And he's in! Josh Jacobs. Touchdown, Green Bay. Not going for 2. They'll kick the point after. He's got it. And the Packers will move out to a 14-7 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. We'll go ahead and just seed the touchback here. This ball over the back line. It'll come out to the 35. On 1st down, they'll start the drive with Henry. His defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
2nd down, Jackson. Pass right side going to be taken in by Walker. And he'll be out of bounds after a gain of 9. They'll go about trying to convert on third down. Bateman is the motion man. Third and short, Jackson. He finds his receiver. That's Bateman. He is knocked down hard. Wow, they stopped him in his tracks, but he does have enough to pick up the first down.
An 8-yard pickup. First down, Ravens.
Now it's a bootleg with Jackson. Now he'll run it. And he'll be out of bounds. That's a nice gain, though, on first down. A pickup of 7. Second down, they need 3.
Brings up second and 3.
Here's Jackson. Forced to his right. Oh, they track him down, and that ball is out. The Packers have it to the 20. And he is going to bring this one back. It is a fumble recovery for a defensive touchdown. And Greg, you talked about it all week. Not just stop it with the defense, but make impact plays, and that is as big a play as you can ask for.
Yeah, across the league, Mike, this continues to be a huge point of emphasis. Every defensive coach starts practice with takeaway circuits. How can we find ways to take the ball away? In this case, they forced the fumble, scoop, score, 6 points.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away.
The Ravens take over first and 10. And they're on the 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's first and 10. They'll start out on the ground with Henry. Room to run past midfield. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line. Can't ask for much more. 22 yards on the first play of the drop.
A gain of 22 yards. And the Ravens first down.
On play action, here's Jackson. Open man is Bateman. He's got him. And he'll wind up getting about 7 yards as he is forced out of bounds. Ball on the 36 now. Here's second and a couple.
Second and 2.
Throwing Jackson. Moving outside the pocket. And he will take this into the end zone. What a run. Lamar Jackson. Touchdown, Baltimore. That is second touchdown of the afternoon. The extra point is good. And the Ravens draw closer here. It's 21-14. Now, after the touchdown, Luke is back out to kick this one away. And this one sent all the way over the back line. No thought of putting this in the landing area. So it'll come out per the new rule to the 35-yard line.
Blue striker. Smash. Slide through. Ready.
On first and 10, here's Love. Looking downfield, that's Musgrave, the tight end. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Terrific start to this drive. Gain of 23 and a first down.
We've really seen both teams have a lot of success moving the ball throughout this entire first half, and just seems this possession is going to be more of the same as they start this drive.
Ready. Black. 95.
On first down, it's Love. He's got the rookie out of Texas, Matthew Golden. And he'll take this one in. Matthew Golden. Touchdown, Packers. What a job to finish the play with a touchdown. The catch and carry, and the carry part, Greg, that was the most impressive there.
Well, you said it, Mike. The catch was nice, but it's what can you do after the catch that really separates guys in this league. And in this case, he did plenty because it ended up in a touchdown.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And this is not going to wind up anywhere near the landing zone, so they're going to blow it dead, and they'll bring the ball out to start at the 40-yard line. Play action now. Jackson. He'll get this complete. It's George Pickens. Down to the 10. And he will score. George Pickens. Touchdown, Ravens. He's been unstoppable all year. That's his 27th touchdown of the season.
Makes the score Packers 28, Ravens 21.
Now, after the touchdown, Luke is back out to kick this one away. And that's going to be short, not making it to the landing zone. So, this means the ball's going to come out to the 40-yard line.
Let's go now. Hut, hut.
Here's Anaconda. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
Flush to his right. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line. They'll go up here, 1st and 10.
Set, hut.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Blaster, stick, shoot, yellow, white, drill, green. Ready?
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. He'll let this one rip, looking for Watson. That'll be batted away, incomplete. Coverage very strong defensively. It's 2nd down.
Wiggins on the coverage.
Steel, black. Come on, red, cycle. Black 40, black ultra. Hut.
From the gun, it's Love. Completes this one. That's Christian Watson. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
That's a gain of 7.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
He's got his tight end. That's Musgrave. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15. Still get a 1st down at the 1. 1st and 10. They go from the 11.
Ready.
Now Love. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Down. Set.
Look wide. Get this one complete. Now the Ravens use their 1st timeout. And they stop it with 19 seconds to go in this opening half.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
They can keep the drive alive if they get to the 4, but facing 3rd down at the moment.
Ready.
On the ground, it's a conduct. Now a timeout here by Baltimore. That's going to be their second, as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in half number one.
Brings up 4th and 1.
They can still pick up a first down here, and they'll line up to go for it on 4th down.
Here we go. Blue 32. Set.
They'll go for it. Love. To the end zone. It's intercepted. Picked off by the rookie out of Georgia.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's position. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one. So, one half in the books. Second half coming up. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. That one's going to skip into the end zone for a touchback.
On the double.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10.
Green jack. Ready. Blaster. 6. 10 black. Red. Yellow. Drill. Green. Ready.
Love to throw. Short throw there, pulled in by Musgrave. And they'll mark him down up beyond the 30. They'll get 11 there. And that's a quick first down. Line of scrimmage is the 31 as they line up 1st and 10.
38.
Is Love. That's caught by Golden, right side. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
1st and 10.
10. Ready. Blue strike. 36. Mega. Steel. Black. Set.
Now Love. Right back to Golden. He's got it again. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. They get 22 yards there. Good for a Green Bay first down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
Slide blue.
Love to throw it on first down. And for a third time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. They're going to take over at their own 8-yard line.
Let's go.
That's quickly to Andrews on the RPO. And no chance to turn and go. That one's good for just a couple.
Recognizing the blitz is just the first step in the process for a quarterback understanding who you can account for with the protection and then who you can't account for. That's where your hot receiver comes in. He points to his receiver, who the defender they're hot off of. That guy comes, gets the ball out of his hand, and results in a completion.
It'll be a pickup of 10. Good for a Raven first down.
Anytime you decide to drop back to pass this deep in your own territory, that quarterback has to have a clock in his head. Get the ball out of my hand. In this case, checks it down to his back, picks up a nice gain, gives the offense a little breathing room.
A first down throw for Jackson. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
Quick throw on target to Pickens. And he's going to get this to the 37-yard line. 17 yards on that play. First down, Baltimore.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
On the handoff, it's Henry. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. Nice chunk here in this good-looking drive. Pick up of 14 and a first down.
First down, Baltimore.
From the gun, Jackson. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. First time they've looked his way all game long. He comes through with the grab and a first down.
27-yard line.
A give right up the middle to Henry. And he will carry his offense to the red zone. Inside the 20-yard line. A pickup of 9.
And we're starting to see the fruits of their labor paying off here. I mean, they've used this run game to throw a bunch of body blows throughout the entire contest. And while some of the carries didn't result in much at the time, it's clear they're starting to take its toll on this defense.
Going to go right back to Henry. And the Ravens are going to have what looks to be first and goal. He'll take this down to the 10.
They're doing a really nice job of keeping this defense on their heels with this balanced attack. We've seen them be effective both run and pass, and right now the defense just doesn't seem to have an answer.
Jackson now to throw on first down. Oh, man, wide open. He's got it. Mark Andrews. Touchdown, Baltimore. Greg, it's the quarterback's best friend, and you were that guy for a lot of years. The tight end in a tight area with man coverage.
Yeah, and it's really twofold, Mike, right? First and foremost, we see so many of these tight ends around the league that now have gotten to the point where one-on-one matchups, that's advantage offense. But then even in the cases they don't create great separation, Mike, it's their size, their catch radius. It's such a friendly target for the quarterback that when things get tight in the red zone, they look to the tight end.
White. Here we go. Here we set.
Love to throw on first and 10. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line. First time they've looked his way all game long. But he comes through with the grab and a first down.
Here we go. Right. Hut.
Out of the gun, here's a run up the gut. That's a short pickup to about the 47. Roey Gilman up to make a tackle.
Ready.
It is second and 9.
Ready. Black. 95 field. Black. Set.
Here's Love. He's across midfield. And he's out of bounds. It's a first down for the moment, but it appears it's not going to stay that way.
go now. Yellow, red, yellow. Hut, hut.
Throwing on second down, Love. He's going to go deep. Looking for Reed. And he'll dive forward here. Tack on even more yardage to the end of this one. It's a big play when they needed it the most. 42 yards. Here's 1st and 10.
Black shot. Red, 38. Blaster, 6. Ready?
Back to throw is Love. That'll be complete to Abanaconda. And he'll be out of bounds, a pickup of 5.
Out of bounds at the 16-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5.
Set. 60 red. 60 red. Fury, yellow. Set, hut.
Love. The open man is Reed. He's got it. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
He bought as much time as he could, but he will finally be taken down. Trenton Simpson. He gets there for the sack, setting up 4th down.
6. Come on, set. Green jack, black 40. Ready.
Here's Love. That is hot. Luke Musgrave. Touchdown, Green Bay. Greg, every touchdown counts the same, but the ones you get in the 4th quarter, they are the ones that feel a little more important.
Yeah, now that pressure shifts to your defense, your offense was able to go out and get the lead here late. Does your defense have enough left in them to get one more stop?
So the lead is 7 now. Here in this 4th quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Wait, ready?
Off the play fake. Jackson. Open man is beaten. He's got him. And he's out of bounds on the pass play. But that's good for 8 yards. From the 44-yard line. Here's 2nd down and a yard. In motion goes Likely. 2nd down. Jackson. Defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down. The shotgun, here's Jackson. That's into the hands of the receiver, Patrick. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a 1st down.
Critical 3rd down conversion there, Mike. Now brings up a fresh set of downs. You find yourself here trailing in the 4th quarter. They got to go down and score, and they got to score fast.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. To the air one more time with Jackson. intercepted. Picked off by Edgerrin Cooper. And the Packers are going to take possession. They've got it at their own 42.
Frankly, Mike, a disaster. And I don't know how else to classify it. I mean, that's now 5 turnovers, 3 coming through the air. You're just not going to win games at this level playing and giving the ball away.
Ready, up, ready.
They'll begin here on the ground. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
The line of scrimmage.
At this stage in the 4th quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
And they'll stop it. At least it's an improvement over the last play. They're not losing yards, but they didn't gain any here. And now it's going to be 3rd down.
Well, now this brings up 3rd down, Mike, and a really tough call for this coach. Does he want to remain aggressive, put the ball in the air and try to keep this offense on the field? Or can he be a little more conservative, not be afraid to punt the ball away, and hope his defense can finish this game out?
Ready. Blaster, 6, Edo blue. Smack, red. Hut, hut.
From the gun on 3rd down, it's Luck. This one complete. Right side, it's Watson.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the 1st down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks. Now they got a 4th down decision to make.
Only need a yard, and it's 4th down.
Down, 6, mega, 33, yellow, huge, yellow. Red, cycle. Ready?
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. That is incomplete. Oh, they elected to throw on 4th and short. It does not work out. They turn it over on down.
You know, more often than not in the NFL, games are won based on who wins critical downs. Well, that 4th down attempt right there was exactly that, and this defense came up huge for a big-time 4th down stop.
And he's going to be taken down at the 30-yard line. That's a gain of 21 to open this drive. All 3 timeouts, plus the 2-minute warning remain as we get set for 1st and 10. To throw is Jackson. Now, deep ball to Bateman. That is caught. What a throw. Rashad Bateman. Touchdown, Ravens. So they're not level yet. A critical extra point attempt to follow. The kick is good, and that will tie this game here in the 4th quarter. All even. 4th quarter, everything we've wanted. What's in store in the remaining time? Here's Gould on the return. Good coverage by the kicking team. Out of bounds, shy of the 20.
At their own 19-yard line.
Ready.
This is 1st and 10.
Black Ultra. Ready.
From the gun, it's Love. He'll take a shot. Intercepted. By Malachi starts.
And at this point in the game, Mike, we all know one play can be the difference between winning and losing. And now after that poor throw, we'll see, can they capitalize on this extra possession that they just stole?
Here's 1st down. On the give, here's Henry. They're going to work this down inside the 45. It's a nice start to the drive, a gain of 10, and a quick 1st down. So 2 minutes left to play in the 2nd half. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. They'll drop to throw, exiting the pocket right. Now he'll run. And he's got another one. Lamar Jackson. more. And make that 3 rushing touchdowns. You think quarterback gets a 3-touchdown day, it's pretty good. 3 on the ground? That, Greg, is excellent.
It's just so hard, Mike, for a defense to account for a quarterback that can do this amount of damage with his legs. And there's a fine line, but I'll tell you what, when they unleash him as a runner, he's about as good as it gets.
That ball going to hop into the end zone. It's a touchback that will come out to the 20-yard line.
Blaster, stay. Hut.
On 1st and 10, here's Love. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And they're going to mark him down right at the 30-yard line.
A gain of 10 yards.
Plenty of time, all 3 timeouts left. It's 1st and 10.
First and 10 at the
On play action, Love. Forced out wide, and he'll give himself up here, but it's a gain of 5 on 1st down.
Well, give him some credit. Initially, that looked like it was going to be a sack. He's able to escape the pressure and get away, picks up a little bit of yardage, but at least he avoids taking that shot.
32. Steal, black. Ready.
On 2nd down, Love. He'll let this one rip, looking for Watson. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
Both pre-snap and post-snap, this is about as well done as you can do at the quarterback position. Get in and out of the right call, identifying the holes along the back end, and then the throw. You can't put it in a better spot. I mean, that's just a big-time play.
He'll throw it left and has his running back. And he's going to get out of bounds with the 1st down. Double as good there. They get the 1st down and save a timeout.
1st and 10 at the 13-yard
Black,
line.
here we go. 52, blue. 6, Madden. 10.
To throw is Love. Moving to his right. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Black Ultra. Slide blue. 50, green. Set, cut.
Now Love. The pressure gets home. He's lost the football. And that was very nearly a disaster at this juncture of the game. But fortunately, a teammate able to cradle it, and they keep possession.
And they should consider themselves lucky. You can't let a pass rusher through that quickly and not expect there to be consequences. Fortunately, they're at least able to fall on it and prevent this from being a complete disaster.
Red, cycle. Hut.
To throw is Love. One incomplete. Coverage outstanding there. Able to jar the ball free in a big spot. And now it is 4th down.
Great job there defensively, separating the man from the ball. And this is the moments of the game where you need your best players to step up. And this guy's showing what he's capable of doing in the game's critical moment.
Ready?
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. And that is incomplete. They had their chance. Took it there. Look, they're trailing late. Got to let it fly. This will wind up a turnover on downs.
Finding yourself down to your final timeout, this is the moment. This is the drive that you have to find a way to extend if you're going to claw yourself back into this game. But the defense comes up with a huge stop, and that will all but end this game.
On the ground, here's Henry.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. They'll run it with Henry. And he'll be taken down. We'll see if they want to use that final timeout or not, but things are pretty much spoken for. So it is a win here for the visitors, the Ravens. They bounced back from the loss last week, really put in a determined effort, and will come away with the victory. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. So long, everybody.